Chase. So
Yeah, man.
I've got this plan. All right.
Okay.
All right.
We
So
love plans. Plans are great.
right. Here's the thing. I'm going to get
Uh-huh.
a vest and some baggy pants
A
and a
vest.
little nice red hat. Right. And I'll go shirtless besides
Okay.
the vest. Okay.
Oh, right.
And
Of course.
and right.
Naturally.
Yeah. And I need you to paint yourself blue. Okay.
Okay. Blue.
All right.
That's kind of random, but okay.
No. Listen. I'm trying to impress this girl, and I need you to make me a prince. So if you could genie it up for me, like Will Smith, Robin Williams, doesn't matter who. But if you could genie it up for me, because I completely missed the story of that movie about being not lying, but I want you to help me lie. You good with that?
Yes. Okay. Well, you've come to the right person. Yeah, I can make you into a nice, charming little being right here.
A nice, charming bean?
Being, like a human being.
Oh. I thought you said...
B-E-I-N-G, being.
Okay. Yeah, this is a good intro, I think. And hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Lights Camera Comics. I am your host, Joseph Gallion. With me, as always, is Mr. Chase Gallion.
Hi, everybody.
Alright, guys, this is the show where we talk all the latest news and movies and TV of the geeky variety. The show is split up into 3 categories, but before we get into that, let's go ahead and address the elephant in the room. We all want to follow Chase on social media.
Away.
Oh, wait. That was a quality Aladdin reference. That was
reference.
Yeah, that was all right.
Reference.
That was good. That was yeah. All right. Anyway,
did you all notice my reference?
Is this what the podcast?
Comment
is
down below. All right, let's go.
If you want to follow Chase on social media, follow him on Instagram at Chase.Gallion1, Twitter at Gallion_Chase, and Snapchat at Chase.Gallion. Gallion is spelled Galyean. Follow the show at Heroic Power ENT on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, and follow me at Captain Jesus G on Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat. We split this show up into 4 different categories: Marvel, DC, Miscellaneous, and Star Wars. Miscellaneous covers everything not covered by the first 3. I did it out of order, but it still worked. Goodness.
Boom.
Anyway, Chase, as is customary...
Did you spot the mess up? Comment below.
I mean, yeah, before I completely and outright pointed it out. Okay, so, Senior Chase, as is customary for the show,
yes.
what would you like to start with?
Right.
What topics? Star Wars, Marvel, DC, Miscellaneous, you name it.
I want to start with Star Wars.
Ooh, very nice.
Get that out the way.
Here's the thing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there's no news for Star Wars again.
Boom! Get it out of the. Get it.
It is.
Get it
right out the way
of here,
Chief. It is right out the way. All right. Well. Okay. Well. We'll move on. So, what do we move on to, my mans?
Okay.
Marvel, DC, or Miscellaneous?
Let's you want to do some miscellaneous? I guess. I feel like I always do this way or this order somewhat.
Yeah, it's usually kind of the same order, but we don't really talk about it. Yeah, let's do Miscellaneous. There is news for Miscellaneous. Finally, look at that.
Ooh.
Look at that. All right, my mans. You ready to talk about some Ghostbusters and get people mad at us?
Sure, why not?
It's about all people do.
I see no reason why not.
It's about all people do with Ghostbusters now. Is just, oh, hello. I just turned the sound off of my computer real quick. We'll ignore that.
Sounds perfect.
All right. So, Ghostbusters 3 is officially titled Ghostbusters 2020.
Oh! Alright. I mean, that's...
I like that reaction. Just oh.
That's a title.
It is a title. Well,
that I don't.
You may not be a fan of that title, but something I definitely am a fan of is Ghostbusters 3, or excuse me, Ghostbusters 2020 has officially added Paul Rudd in its cast.
Okay.
And I think that's yep. Mm-hmm. Add Paul Rudd to anything, and I'm like, yes sir. Yes sir.
Always.
I don't know. I wonder how they're going to play it, like, because they said it was going to be a new group of Ghostbusters, like a younger group, considering, you know, all the original Ghostbusters are, you know, getting on up there, and one of them's dead. But,
yeah.
Rest in peace, Harold Ramis.
Didn't they also say it was going to have the same vibe as Stranger Things?
Yeah, and they cast Finn Wolfhard in it. So, yeah, definitely Stranger Things.
Okay.
That kid is in everything now.
He really is. He's got his own band, too,
what?
Apparently.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, he's in everything. He is in Stranger Things. He's in Ghostbusters. He's in It. He's in Game Grumps. What isn't he in? Anyway.
Yeah, he was in Game Grumps a long time ago.
Yeah, it was a hot minute, Chief. But anyway, yay for talking about what we watch on YouTube. All right, but moving on. So we got our first official, like, posters and images for the Witcher series coming to Netflix. Did you see any of that?
I did. I believe Henry Cavill posted some of them on his Instagram.
Instagramicals? Very nice.
And I follow him on Instagram.
See, here's the interesting thing about it. It looks good. Like, it actually looks good, which is surprising. Yeah. I don't want to say that, like, oh, it should be terrible or whatever, because, like, it's got a good cast. I don't know who the creative people are behind it, and I'm not even, like, a Witcher fan, but still, like, some of it was, I never played the games, never read the books. I never read the movies.
I never read the movies, man. It's just
never watched
hard.
the books. Collect dust. Yeet. Anyway, okay. That wasn't funny. Just ignore me. Have your own podcast while I'm over here making cringy jokes. You do you, Chief.
Got it. Welcome to Baking for Newbies. Everyone get your Bang energy drinks out and just crack it open and take a swig with me.
Okay. All right. I'm ready.
And you're done. This has been the podcast, guys. Tune in next week when we drink another carbonated beverage of soda descent. I don't know.
Soda descent? Not nice. Nice. Whoa. All right. Well, anyway, I don't know. It does look good. I'll watch it. Maybe, possibly. I don't know. I just now got around to finishing Jessica Jones season 3, and I literally did it, like, right before the podcast. So. Oh, by the way.
Yeah, I may start it this week. I don't know. I haven't.
You should. It's actually pretty good. Okay. Surprisingly, right. it was actually pretty good. I enjoy. It's a heck of a lot better than the second season. I will say that, Senior. Also, you will want to slap Trish so much throughout the whole season. But you know that's just normal.
Yeah, I did. I will say I watched a little bit here and there, kind of while I was doing other things around the house. And I already wanted to just, like, I didn't understand what was going on with her character.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah. Yeah. Well, you remember how she got powers at the end of season 2? Because the Hellcat?
Yes.
All right. Yeah, cool. Just, keep that in mind. It's important. Anyway.
Remember that.
Yeah, just remember it because, like, the whole season is about that. Anyway. So, moving on to the next news. Yeah, so the original suit for RoboCop has been confirmed for the new movie, which is like a reboot sequel.
Ooh.
It's not a sequel to the reboot, but it's like RoboCop 2, but a new RoboCop 2, because it's a sequel to the first one, but it ignores RoboCop 2 and 3 and the remake. I don't know. We need a name for that, a sequel reboot. I don't know.
Yeah, a C-boot?
Ooh, I like it. But good. They made they changed the suit in the remake, and then they like made fun of the suit. I don't know if you ever saw
Right.
the remake.
No.
Yeah. Well,
Or well,
good for
actually,
you.
I think I did.
Oh, not good for you. I heard it was all right.
I don't remember though.
Well, I mean
Yeah.
that says a lot. I know you said you've seen the original, and that movie is freaking great, and it's classic. It's classic.
Yo.
But it's really good, the original one. But in the remake, he had the silver suit for a while, and it was cool looking. But then there was like, oh, the suit color sucks. Make it black, and it's like, what? All right, I guess. It's like, why? So
okay?
why you gotta be like that? But lordy, okay. But I don't know. I'm glad
okay,
it's back.
right.
But this next news is pretty interesting. So I know, like, I think it was last episode you said that you have seen and or are watching Lucifer.
Yes.
Okay, so that version of Satan or Lucifer or whatever is from the Sandman
Neil
comics.
Gaiman's
Yeah,
comic?
Neil Gaiman's Sandman comic. And now they're making
Yo.
a Sandman comic, or not a TV show for Sandman. I am very much at the top of my game, as you can tell tonight, senor. Goodness gracious. I'm good at this podcasting thing. But, so yeah, we're getting a Sandman Netflix show.
Okay.
Let me ask, do you notice anything weird with that?
A Sandman Netflix show.
Yeah. What in that sentence is wrong? Or I mean, it's true.
That it's not going to be the Sandman.
No, it's true, but like, well, I mean, yeah, it should be Sandman from Spider-Man, obviously, because he's a superior character. But anyway, people are actually going to probably get mad at me because I've never read Sandman, so I don't know. But no, the thing that's weird to me about all of that is that it's on Netflix. Like, okay. See, the reason that's really freaking weird is that Sandman's a DC comic. So, like,
right.
Why isn't it either on, like, DC Universe or the Warner Brothers app or the HBO app or whatever? It's like they have 3 different streaming services, and it's not on any of them. What? I don't...
Right, okay.
I don't understand. I don't know. It's just a little bit weird that they're making it for Netflix of all things instead of any of their streaming services. It's just I don't know. It's odd that that's the direction they're going with it.
I think the reason, I don't know. I think the rights to all that may not be with Warner Brothers or DC.
I suppose that's a possibility.
Because the Lucifer TV show was on network TV for 3 years, 3 years,
something like that. I don't know.
Yeah, it was 3 years, and then they just put out a new season on Netflix because Netflix bought the rights and did a production for the 4th season. And then they've just announced that they're doing a 5th season as well that'll wrap up the whole series.
Which I guess then maybe it makes sense then, since maybe it'll keep continuity from the TV show.
Yeah, it might.
I don't know.
Just because of the connection between the two. Who knows?
Yeah, I mean it's based off of the Sandman comics, so it's highly possibility. It's a high Words today. Words are fantastic.
It's a highly
possibility. Possibility. Let me tell you something about how high of a possibility this is. All right. No. Goodness. Okay.
Of a highly possibility originality.
The one thing about it that's a little bit weird is that David Goyer's involved. And I'm not, I don't know. David Goyer doesn't always do the best work in my own personal taste. So I'm a little bit,
Right.
I don't know. I don't know why I necessarily put this in miscellaneous. I suppose I should have put it in DC, but, here we are.
Well, I guess now it makes sense to put it in miscellaneous.
I mean, I guess. I don't...
Because it's in a gray area.
Oh, it's a very gray. I don't know why I said it like that, but I did. Chase, that's it for miscellaneous news.
Uh-huh.
Are we going to do DC or Marvel next, my mans?
DC. Let's do DC.
So you know how last episode we talked about how, like, apparently the Flash movie is going to be filming right after the third Fantastic Beasts movie? Well,
yes.
About that. Currently, there's another rumor going on that Warner Brothers is going to be replacing Barry Allen in their DCEU with Wally West. Which is...
Oh, nice. So another person that is being portrayed as a... Yeah. How young is Wally West going to be?
I don't know. Friggin' it looked like Barry Allen was 16.
High school in the Justice League? Well, Barry Allen was technically in college, I guess, because he was getting the CSI.
I guess. I don't...
Possibly older.
I don't know.
He definitely wasn't 16.
Yeah, I know, but he acted 100%. Like it. He acted like he was 12.
Yeah.
And he ran like he had broken arms and legs.
Yeah.
We don't talk about that. JK, we talk about it all the time. But I don't know. Either way, it's all a rumor. But I think we all know the truth that we're never going to get a Flash movie. Like it or not.
I was talking to someone about it who isn't really affiliated with comic books and news and stuff, and they're just like, they really need to make a Flash movie. And I'm like, yeah.
How about that?
Maybe one of these days. I don't know. Possibly.
Goodness gracious.
You know, maybe if we're really nice, one of these years.
Speaking of one of these years, I think one of these years we're going to finally find out if Henry Cavill is still Superman or not, because... I mean, it's still rumored that he's officially done, but there's been no for sure certain, like, yes or no. He made that one really weird Instagram video, and Warner Brothers made a statement, and people were like, obviously he's still Superman, but basically all the thing said is that Henry Cavill is an actor, and we like Henry Cavill, and it's like, what?
Yeah.
Ugh. I don't know.
It's like, so what? What's going on?
I don't know, man. It makes no sense. And apparently he's going to play Sherlock Holmes now, which is cool.
Yeah.
Why not?
That's cool. I don't really. Whenever I think of Sherlock Holmes, I always think of like a nerd.
Which is not what.
Like I honestly do. I think of like.
Yeah.
A super geeky nerd. Like, I think of Benedict Cumberbatch, basically. But even Benedict Cumberbatch is too good looking to portray.
Well, see, and that's not even...
someone. I don't know.
That's not even what the books are, like, portraying Sherlock as, you know. It is a lot more like your Robert Downey Jr. Movies, with, like, the whole mood of those movies and, like, the way he acts and all that stuff, where he is kind of a sarcastic jerk. Like, that's a really good interpretation, and he can fight, and he knows all these whatever, like, he's Sherlock Holmes. So even though, like, it does, like, I don't know, a lot of the interpretations have pushed that idea of, like, I don't know, the what you were saying, like, the nerdy, like, scrawny Sherlock Holmes. Like, a lot of people have pushed that idea because that's what a lot of the interpretation has been, but, like, the original version is... I mean, I could see Henry Cavill as Sherlock Holmes. Put it that way. Maybe not as shredded as he is for Superman, but you know.
Right.
Goodness gracious. Make Ben Affleck his Watson.
Yeah.
So maybe no. But hey, speaking of Ben Affleck, the Batman has officially entered pre-production. It's about stinking time. Looks like we might actually get it in 2021. I mean, hopefully. Be a little bit embarrassing if we didn't, I guess. So the 2021 movies are going to be The Batman and The Suicide Squad. Just, you know,
that's fine.
Slap a V in front of other movies, and then it's a totally different title. It works. It's whatever. So currently the rumor is that the villains for the movie will be Firefly, Penguin, Catwoman, Two-Face, Mad Hatter, and the Riddler. So it's a lot.
That's a hefty list.
I would imagine a lot of those would be very minor roles. But because a lot of them are kind of
just cameos.
Like specifically Mad Hatter and Firefly, they're in the comics they're more kind of like your jobbers, to be honest. Like they're there.
Yeah.
I mean they do a lot of cool stories with them and stuff like that, especially Mad Hatter. But usually they're not like your main whatever villain. So I feel like I hope the Riddler or Two-Face is the main villain with like, you know, Catwoman obviously being Catwoman, where she's like a cat burglar and also love interest, you know. Also, I want it to be Aubrey Plaza really bad. Because now that's in my head, and now I need it. Alright? Alright, cool. Just so we're clear. Just so everyone knows. But, like, Penguin you could have as more of, like, just... I mean, Batman goes to squeeze an informant, so he goes to the arms dealer Penguin. He doesn't really have any evidence that could put him behind bars right now, but he just goes, roughs him up, breaks his hand type of thing. So, I don't know. It would work. I don't want to see Batman's origin. That's for darn sure. Just have him be Batman, but younger.
Hope they don't. Or just Batman and trying to figure stuff out or something. I don't know. I just don't want to see the very beginning.
Mm-hmm.
I want to see like a Spider-Man PS4 version of Batman.
Ooh, yes. Yes, sir. Just be there. It's like, just tell me a Batman story. It doesn't have to be some amazing
like 8 years
whatever.
in.
Yeah, do it. 8 years is actually a really good idea, to be honest. Do it like 5 years in, and just, he's a thing. Like, you don't have to be like, yo, there's rumors of a bat, or whatever. It's like, shut up. He's Batman.
It's like, no, there's a bat.
Yeah, it's the bat.
He's right there. Do you see him?
He's there.
Yep.
He's there.
Yep.
So shut up.
See that big signal in the sky? Yep, that's his. Mm-hmm.
Goodness gracious. But that's it for DC news, my mans. The only thing left is Marvel. Alright, so let's go ahead and bust into all of these stinking rumors and stuff. Well, here's a rumor. It's currently being reported that Salma Hayek is being eyed for a role in the Eternals. Which makes this...
Joseph, just for the viewers at home, tell everyone who that person you just said is.
Let me ask a question real quick.
And then by everyone at home, I mean everyone at home, including me, because I am also at home.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna ask, is if you knew who she was. Okay, so
beach too.
Let me think about what movies has she been in.
Just explain. Just go. First, pop, boom.
Okay,
go.
Well, here's a bad one. She played Adam Sandler's wife in Grown Ups and Grown Ups 2.
Yeah. Okay.
Do you know who I'm talking about now?
Yeah.
Okay. She's a very good actress. Don't judge her for being in Grown Ups. A lot of good people were in those movies for some reason.
Yeah, she played the bearded lady in The Vampire's Assistant.
I haven't seen that, but I'll take your word for it.
That's an obscure reference.
That's a heckin' obscure reference. The Vampire's Assistant. What? Oh, wait. Is that the Tom Cruise movie? Or is that a different vampire movie?
No.
Okay. I was getting ready to say...
That's Interview with a Vampire.
Alright. Well, I was about to say that makes sense because your girlfriend's obsessed with the cruise.
Right. But no, that's not it.
Alright. I'll just take your word that she's in it. But anyway, she's apparently in the Eternals. Yeah, no, the cast for this is really interesting to me because it's like... I don't know. I mean, you got Salma Hayek, which is an actress that's been around for a while. And also... what's her... Oh, crap. Oh, no. It's gone. I had her name, and now it's gone. She played Tomb Raider. She used to be Brad Pitt's wife. Why can I not remember her name?
Oh,
no.
Oh, Angelina Jolie.
Yes, thank you. Thank you. I don't know why I couldn't remember her name, but she's been, like, maybe possibly... Yes, exactly. She's been... like talked about whenever they first started talking about this movie, and she would make a very good Cersei. But I mean, they also talked about having like Luke Evans and the girl who plays Eleven in Stranger Things, whose name I cannot remember. She was also in Godzilla.
Millie Bobby Brown.
Thank you, Millie Bobby Brown. And Luke Evans would be a very good Hercules. So like, I don't know, it's a really big cast, and they were even talking about putting Keanu in it. So like, you know, I don't know if all of these rumors like come true.
Keanu Reeves
like,
being an Eternal.
Oh, that's a good meme right there.
If that happened.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's a
because they have
big
all
yes.
the pictures of Keanu and like, you know, this 1600s and the 1800s. And...
I love that theory that he's an Eternal or whatever. Yo, watch them actually do that though, where like those old pictures are actually him. Okay, now I actually really want Keanu Reeves to be an Eternal instead of like Ghost Rider or Silver Surfer, even though he would kill it as anything. Oh, that would be kind of fun for them to be able to play with that. But anyway, okay. Yeah, we'll go ahead and move on from Eternals talk because there's a good little bit left. So, did you see the Black Widow set photos?
I saw some of them. I didn't see a lot. I saw like, 2 or 3.
Did you see the weird like Taskmaster Power Ranger on set?
I did not. See Taskmaster on set.
Well, Taskmaster. Well, see, everybody is
Taskmaster.
Yep. All right, took you a minute. Everyone's saying it's Taskmaster, but I don't think it is, or at least I don't know for sure it is. Maybe it's like a proto suit or whatever before he gets the skull face and like the cape and all that jazz. But like, it could be like the beginning, but like there is no skull mask or anything like that, and it's not like Marvel to not have something like that in their movie. The only time they haven't, like I can think of at least, that they haven't had like a villain with a comic accurate suit is like Zemo in Civil War, but it didn't make sense for him to have it in that movie, and he didn't have a costume, period.
Yeah,
you know. Like, they didn't just give him a different costume or whatever. And besides, if those Thunderbolt movies, rumors are true, then we'll eventually get the costume. Hopefully, at least. But, like, I don't know. It just seems a little bit weird. Maybe it is Taskmaster and he just doesn't have the skull mask or anything like that. But, you know.
Maybe they're adding it in later, CGI.
True, just to keep it from people leaking it and everything online. That might be an interesting point, senor. They do that a lot. I don't know. Yeah. Either way, we'll go ahead and move on. But so according to Anthony Mackie, Falcon and Winter Soldier is going to start filming in October, which is very exciting. I like that. Because I want that right now. I want to see Falcon Cap, and I need more Winter Soldier. I need more after Endgame. That's what I really want. Because it seems like only Far From Home and like maybe a little bit of the Eternals and possibly Black Widow. We don't know for sure because everyone was talking about how it's going to be like a period piece, like set before Iron Man 2 or whatever. But now they're possibly talking about having the second Black Widow in it, and it being about her. And I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, do that. Because period pieces are fun, but I would like to see the new world going forward. And Eternals is going to be set all throughout time because they're Eternals. So, I don't know. I want to see more going forward. I mean, obviously, Guardians 3 will be about the world and everything, and like all the other movies we're going to get, like Doctor Strange 2 and Black Panther 2 and the rest of the 2s. Ant-Man 3, Captain Marvel 2, there we go.
Yeah. Now I can't remember exactly where I heard this, so take it with a grain of salt.
Hit me with it.
But I think I remember Kevin Feige saying that Spider-Man Far From Home is like the end of...
Yeah, it's like, the end of Phase 3.
Phase 3, like the in-game storyline. Yeah. It's going to be wrapped up.
It's set after Endgame, obviously, but like this is the end cap, and it sets the stage for the future MCU, and it just seems weird to me that it might be that, here's the future MCU. Now let's go ahead and go back to the old MCU and, period pieces and everything. It's like, oh, okay. It's a little weird.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's just me personally,
It's a little odd scheduling.
Yeah, I think that's the main
who knows?
thing.
Maybe it'll be set
scheduling.
present day.
You never know. I mean, probably. Like, I'm probably just freaking out over nothing, which is something I do a lot.
Yeah. Because we've still got 5 years of room to play with, as far as,
you make a good point. I wonder if they'll ever start putting movies or shows or anything in that time gap. Like, I mean, heck, have a season of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. in that time gap. That would be interesting. Although, apparently, Season 7 might be its last. We don't know for sure yet, but that's what Clark Gregg was talking like.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So, I mean, I guess we'll see about that. But, I don't know. Anyway, I'm just really excited for the Disney Plus shows because everything they've announced so far I'm really interested in. Is it a little bit weird that the one show that I am the least interested in is Loki, and that's the one that they announced first and everything? I don't know. It seems like everyone's so excited for the Loki show, and I'm like, I don't know. I'm not.
It's not surprising, but I'm not excited for WandaVision.
Well, see, I am because I really like Scarlet Witch a lot, and she hasn't gotten enough to do in the movies. So I'm excited to see her get more stuff, and actually, flesh her character out a way bit more. And, even
Maybe
Vision
they'll show
as
us
well.
how she lost her accent.
Yeah. Which, I mean, it did make sense, because it was, over time of living in America, that's kind of what happens, but still. Goodness, I don't know. I'm excited for Disney Plus, so shut up. Shut up. I'm excited for Disney Plus. Let me be excited.
Disney overlords, give us more Disney.
Buy our podcast and pay us Disney money, please. We want the Mickey Mouse bucks. Which, I mean, apparently they're paying Rotten Tomatoes because Spider-Man has almost 90. I think it has 93 right now on Rotten Tomatoes. Might be wrong, but that's I checked literally right before we started recording. So
yeah.
So shut up. But anyway, yeah, it's obviously
Looking
because
good.
it's because Disney paid the critics. So
yeah,
I figured you should know that.
That's step one.
Marvel pays the critics. They're all getting Disney money. We all know that.
Yeah.
This is sarcasm, so
yeah.
please.
Step one, pay the critics. Step two, just tell them to write the review.
Yes.
Because they don't even need to see the movie because they got paid to review it. Good.
Yes.
In a positive light.
Exactly.
And then step three, make bajillions of dollars.
Oh, bajillions.
Roll around in a Scrooge McDuckie vault.
Even though it's a very good movie, it's obviously that they're lying about it because reasons.
Yeah.
Even though it's a good movie and that the majority of people who watch Marvel movies enjoy it, as in 90-some% of... Anyway, not important. That's not even a part of news. I'm just talking about it because people who say that Disney pay off critics are stupid. Anyway... I love you, but that's real dumb. Let's talk about Shang-Chi. So it's currently rumored that Shang-Chi will be filming in Sydney, Australia next year.
Oh.
Odd place to film a kung fu movie, but, go ahead. I mean, it's obviously, sets and everything, considering they filmed a lot of Black Panther in Atlanta. I mean, it's just, sets and all that jazz, so it's whatever. I don't know. Yeah, it makes sense because it seems like they're going to bring Shang-Chi out as a 2021 movie. It's interesting that it seems like all of 2020 is only going to have Black Widow and Eternals. There's not going to be another Marvel movie for that year. Which, I mean, is okay, you do you, Chief. But, obviously I would like some more than just that because I really like Marvel, and I'm going to get withdrawals if I only get 2 movies a year instead of the 3 I've been getting used to. So, I don't know. But either way, it's 2021 looks like it might be, if I had to guess, I'd say it's Guardians 3. Then again, 2022 might be when we get Guardians 3, considering 2021 is whenever the Suicide Squad comes out, and they're not going to move forward with Guardians 3 until after James Gunn is done. with Suicide Squad.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll find out. We'll find out. I think
eventually.
Shang-Chi and like Doctor Strange 2 are a must for 2021. I want to say that's probably the movies we'll get at least 100% during that year. I don't know about what the third one would be. It could be Guardians 3, could be Black Panther 2, could be Ant-Man 3. I don't know. We'll find out.
Yeah.
Because we'll find out eventually. All right, but so Ryan Coogler, by the way, is officially starting his Black Panther 2 story. So maybe we'll get Black Panther 2 in 2021. I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, I'm getting upset. Goodness. So I mean that's just a small thing, but what's interesting is that it also came out recently, rumored at least, that Marvel's looking at. Okay, so you're gonna have to excuse me, because this first name is
just jump right in.
It's like like Natalie, but like Nathan, so it's like Nathalie, Nathalie, or something like that. I don't know. Anyway, Emmanuel is her last name. She's from Game of Thrones. It's rumored that she's going to be playing Storm, possibly. At least Marvel's might be looking at it. Maybe, possibly, rumored. I don't know. See, like, for me, it seems a little bit early that they're going to be looking at X-Men. I feel like it's not true, but it has a little bit of water. It holds just a bit of water. Because maybe they introduce her in Black Panther 2. I could see them doing that. And I would be a fan of them doing that, to be honest. I like the idea of her being introduced in a Black Panther movie. I like the idea of them introducing mutants in other movies before they do X-Men. It works pretty well, to be honest. If that's the way they decide to go with things, I think that, I don't know, I think it would work pretty well if they decided to do that.
Right.
I don't know, like there might have been a mutant in Jessica Jones season 3 that never explained how one dude gets his powers. And he's like, yeah, I just got it while I was at college. And they never said it was an accident. They never said whatever. He just, like, got his powers. So it's like, maybe you're a mutant. I don't know.
Right.
I think there was a character in season 1 of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. that I don't think they really explained how he got his powers. But they may have, like, backwards been like, yeah, it was an Inhuman because experiments and such. But it was a guy who just, like, had fire powers. They never really explained how he got his abilities, so maybe that was the MCU's first mutant. I don't know. Doesn't matter, I guess. Mm-hmm. But either way, I think... Right. I don't think we'll get, like, X-Men proper in a movie until, like, 5 years, like Kevin Feige said. But, yeah, they did leave out Fantastic Four, is all I'm saying. Either way... just not getting an X-Men movie for 5 years, I don't think that necessarily excludes them from being in other movies, like other characters. It would help set up the X-Men movie, I think, and it would really flesh out the universe even more than it already is, you know? I don't know. I feel like I'm talking
and I mean,
out my butt.
Like you said, they did leave out Fantastic Four, and I feel like it's been enough time between the 2015 remake.
Yeah, I mean, next year will already been... Nope, 2015. It'll be 5 years next year.
All right.
So...
yeah, so I mean, like, I feel like that's enough time. But yeah, with X-Men, I feel like it's just... if they bring in, like, a couple characters and hint towards it, that's fine, but I don't want to see any big X-Men characters until later on.
Like, you could have Storm show up in a Black Panther movie. I don't know. There's a lot of things you could do.
I would say the third one. I wouldn't even say the second one.
It really depends upon what they're doing with the story, to be honest. Because I like the idea of her just...
screw the story. Third.
Rude. But no.
Black Panther 3. T'Challa gets married.
T'Challa gets
That's
married
the title
to the
right
woman he
there.
just met in this movie.
Boom.
Well, to be fair, they do that a lot in romance movies, so why am I making jokes about that? Anyway,
Yeah. It's a rom-com.
yes,
Joseph.
Black Panther 3, a rom-com, where it's
Yeah.
Namor and Black Panther are trying to marry Storm, and it's like a competition, but then at the end she's like, women
It's
are
like a spy
independent.
versus spy situation.
Shut up.
I don't know about that part, but
I will. Okay. Oh.
that might bring it down.
All right, a little bit,
Might
considering
take
they
you
won't
out
get
of the
married.
rom-com
A
situation.
little bit. It was pretty stupid in the comics. Whenever T'Challa and Storm got divorced, because it was because of Civil War and the MCU movies happening. No, I don't think it was because of Civil War.
Right.
I think it was just because Fox was being stupid and Marvel was like, I bet. So that happened. Hey Chase, you want to go see Dark Phoenix again?
I believe it's out of theaters. I am okay. I'm
Yeah,
alright.
it's like out of theaters, not even like a month after it was released. That's whew, good times right there. Goodness gracious. But hey, dude, I think that's the end of the show right there. That's the end of the news. I think we're
Boom. All right. Bye.
Well,
Did they leave? Did you guys
I
leave?
think they left.
Did I get
I
them?
think they left. I think they're going.
All right. We should definitely not whisper our socials.
I like that idea. But why would
Right
we
now.
whisper our socials? Even though we did it at the beginning, why would we do that? Because I don't...
That's why I said we shouldn't.
Oh, that makes sense.
Idiot.
Well, should we whisper?
Ha!
Should we whisper what they should do to get more people to listen to the podcast?
Yes, I will take you up on that. Okay.
Okay, please do. Okay, I'm hushing.
You should go up to somebody, like really close, like obnoxiously close, like
Chase,
this close,
Chase,
like
Chase,
super close.
Chase. I hope you're close to your microphone, like your actual microphone, not the headset you're using to talk to me.
I am.
Okay, good. I was just,
Okay,
I was
anyways,
just
but
getting
you
stressed
go
out.
up. You go up to.
I'm sorry.
Shut up.
All right.
Okay.
Sorry,
Hello,
my
baby.
chair's squeaking.
All right. Shut your chair up, Joseph.
Chair, shut up.
But what you do is,
I hit him.
you take. Thank you. You take. Thank you. You take. You take the podcast and you play it at a really low volume, and you go up to a person's ear and you go. You really need to listen to this podcast, and then you just slowly bring it up to their ear, and you play it. You don't stop it. You follow them around. Make sure it's a good friend though, because that could get kind of creepy.
That's not a bad idea, actually.
Because that really supports the channel
quite a fan
a lot.
of this, to be
Let
honest
them know.
with you.
Tell your
I
friends.
really hope that
But you gotta
you're not
whisper
still talking
in their
because you
ear.
currently just got
Right in their
disconnected.
ear bones.
And that really stinks.
Right in
But
the ear
either
bones.
way, guys,
You gotta do
hopefully Chase isn't talking right now.
And
goodbye
that's
for
what they
real.
should do.
Okay, Chase is connected. I hope I wasn't interrupting him. But either way, thank you guys so much for watching. For Heroic Power Entertainment, my throat's getting hoarse. I'm Joseph Gallion.
And I'm a howl in the night.
That was pretty hot, I'll be honest with you.
I'm out.
Bye.